If I wanted to be a real YouTuber, I would have titled this video, "I almost died," in all caps with emotional in the little asterisks right next to it. But I guess I'm not a real YouTuber, so I didn't do that. Even though I still could, because I haven't posted the video as of my recording it, but I don't think that I will. But shall we start off with the anecdote about how I could have died last week at my cousin's wedding? So I mentioned in the vlog I posted last week that I was asked to be the videographer for my cousin's wedding. So traveled up to Washington State area, and he had his wedding, and I was tasked with filming things. First time ever filming a wedding. So I was a little at a loss as to how to proceed on it, but I got a lot of footage. I had to balance battery life with trying to figure out like what was worth capturing so that I still had some remaining for anything that could happen throughout the rest of the day. I think it turned out okay in the end, other than the part where I nearly died. So there was this part where when arriving to the wedding, they had the property that it was on, it had this train set up on it, like almost a full-size train track, and not like full-size cars, but it was a train. Anyway, so people who were attending the wedding, they board the train takes them through this path that went into the woods where there was a clearing where all the chairs were set up for the ceremony and the reception afterwards. So I boarded the last train with all the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, the bride, the groom, and I'm sitting on the front car that's doing the pulling of the car that has all the seats on it where most of the people are sitting. And I have my camera pointing all around. I'm trying to capture footage as we're going, so I'm paying attention to the camera. Anyway, when it gets to the place where it stops, there's like a little docking area, station area in the woods, and I'm wearing a backpack because it's where I'm holding my stuff, spare battery and whatnot. And as I'm filming the train going into the station, from the front thing, my backpack strap catches on something that's off the train. Fortunately, it's going very slowly, but it yanks me off of the car. And my life flashes for me, but before my eyes, I'm like, oh God, what if, this is all happening in a split second, what if my leg ends up in the gap between the train and the station thing, and it just rips my leg off? Fortunately, none of that happened, and I just ended up fully on the station. I was filming, so we can roll the little thing. It's not all that exciting because the camera wasn't pointing at me. I'm pointing the camera, and then I just tip off.
All right, we're good.
Everyone's looking because this is the train that has all of the important wedding party on it, and I nearly ruined it. Can you imagine if I had gotten my leg cut off on the final car before the wedding ceremony was about to begin? Way to make the wedding all about myself if that happened. Like, all right, well, guess the ceremony is off. We got to get an airlift in here for Jordan, who just lost his leg getting yanked off of the thing. Also, though, it seems kind of weird that something was so close on the side of the pulling in area that it would actually be able to grab my backpack strap. Like, I couldn't have been more than a few inches over the edge of the thing. But I guess let this be a lesson to everyone when they say keep all hands and legs inside the vehicle at all times on roller coasters and stuff. Probably do that. I didn't get the warning this time around, and lo and behold, they're probably going to be saying it from this point on, or they're going to make a rule no one's allowed to film anymore just because I was that guy. I never thought I'd be the guy who caused the warning signs to happen and why they changed policies, but I might have been the guy, even though I was totally fine. I was more worried that my suit got grabbed onto and ripped or something like that, but fortunately it didn't. It was just the backpack strap, and even that was fine. But apparently the backpack strap is stronger than my ability to stand my position. So anyway, caught me off guard. Fortunately, all was good, and I just have to figure out what to do with all the footage, but I've reviewed some of it. I didn't have my exposure problems that you might have seen on the vlog channel videos I've posted as of late because I did everything in manual. So pat myself on the back for that one. Anyway, I thought you might enjoy that little anecdote, especially because there was anticlimactic footage of it that would have been better had I been in selfie cam. But I was, as someone who does vlogs, which are essentially me filming all about myself, I had to change the style because the wedding was not about me. It was about everyone else. So much so that I didn't even end up saying any well wishes. I forgot to do it because I was going around to everyone else saying, do you have any well wishes for the bride and groom? And then I didn't do my own. So good job, me. Maybe I'll add something before getting the footage put together, however that happens. So, let's see. Otherwise, whew, busy week this week. It's just been nonstop the past couple of weeks. I said it in the vlog last week. It's still going on. By the time this video goes up, I'll be kind of in the middle of doing E3 stuff because that's what's going on this week. A couple of appearances, or one appearance on a live stream, bunch of after party things, have my car on display, which I mentioned last time around. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, I've been kind of keeping up with a little bit of the press conferences that have happened so far, and I mean there's obviously a new Forza game because that's the thing where my car is being displayed, not at the convention center, it's off-site, so not quite as big of a deal as being displayed at the Microsoft booth, but also at the same time I don't think I'd want my car on display for 3 days in that booth space, so that'd be a long time without it and a lot of people around it. So anyway, but lots of new gaming stuff. And then also, speaking of new gaming stuff, you might have caught it if you watched the video yesterday because I just mentioned it briefly in the intro. I did launch, I don't want to call it like a new channel of my own, but it's sort of a new adventure, a new exploration, because I hadn't worked with Mama's Boy in a while. And obviously, dude, the Fortnite hype is real on YouTube. Whether or not you're into the game yourself, you cannot argue with the fact that Fortnite is quite popular. And also, I play it pretty regularly. Oh, and God, I just almost totally forgot that I should mention the fact that I have been streaming it on Twitch. I have started streaming again. I haven't done a big announcement yet, but this could be kind of that. How did I forget to mention that whole thing? Anyway, so I have been streaming a couple times, and it's just that these couple weeks have been so busy. I'm planning on getting back into it more regularly once this craziness is over, starting next week. But I have started streaming. If you're interested, twitch.tv/CaptainSparklez, where all the Mionite used to be streamed on. Follow it if you want. I have no specific schedule, nor will I probably end up having one. Anyway, though, that's happening, and I segue into that because of the Fortnite, and I've been playing Fortnite, and because I know not everyone here is interested, nor on the CaptainSparklez 2 channel, even though I post some, but it's not like the most popular thing on there, so I started this other channel to do these Fortnite short film things with theater mode with Mama's Boy, who used to do the Minecraft animations, and he is quite a cinematic genius, so it seemed like doing that with him was a logical thing to do. And the first one went up a few days back, so if you feel like checking it out, again, I know Fortnite isn't everyone's thing, so don't feel like you have to, and there's no need to subscribe unless you're like you think it's something you're actually going to be interested in watching as new videos are released in the future. If you're interested, feel free to check it out, and maybe you'll like it, but I figured we get on board the hype train, you know? Bandwagon joiner, your boy, right here. Not even ashamed to say it, because I do enjoy Fortnite, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Hey, it may be the biggest game in the world. I ain't no hipster here. I like the game. It's fun times. So, anywho, yeah, that is other stuff. Twitch and the Fortnite Cinema channel. Things to keep in mind for those of you who are so inclined. And also, I will be streaming other stuff, not just Fortnite, on Twitch, like future episodes of Minecraft series and Subnautica, maybe. I haven't decided. I think we're getting close to the end of Subnautica, so I'm not sure. But we'll see. I'm sure after Subnautica, we'll do other games. It's not just going to be Minecraft and Fortnite over there. There's Trials as well, but I don't think I'll stream Trials. Anywho, that's things happening and whatnot. Oh, also, I will have, by the time this goes up, recorded, I think, some new footage on the new Trials game. So that'll be a thing. That'll go up on this channel, I think, because it's more of a special occasion kind of deal. But new Trials game. It's been a long time on Trials Fusion, man. That's fun. That's exciting. That's one of the games that hits closer to home. A lot of people were expecting a Skate 4 as well, which is, oh man, I'd be all over that too if that happened. But I guess they did a different Skate game. I haven't looked too much into it, but no Skate 4, but it could still be good. I don't know enough about it. I'm just spitballing off of little headlines that I saw and people retweeting and stuff. So, but it'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna drop into the show floor at E3, check some stuff out. I'm gonna bring my camera along. I'm gonna be filming the Trials thing, but also I'll probably check out some other stuff that's going on there and see if there's anything exciting to check out. I don't know. Happens once a year. It's worth looking into and seeing the cool new things, and also hanging out with people who only come to town like once a year just for this. So anywho, that's what's going on. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed a bit of rambling and a bit of updates. And I found my new job. I'm gonna be a wedding videographer. If YouTube ever fails, hire me. I'll do the best wedding videos you've ever seen in your entire life, even though My lens is currently only a 14 or 16 to 35 millimeter. I need to get the 24 to 70 millimeter or something that goes even farther zoom than that. And it would probably be helpful because, yeah, that's good for a wedding. I've come to realize. I mean, I figured beforehand it'd be good to have more zoom, but now that I've done it, good to have more zoom, for sure. My hypothesis was, in fact, correct. My dad did like thousands of photos, though. Both my dad and my stepmom were all doing photos. My dad didn't give himself like a chance to rest. He basically works. He was an employee for the wedding. The next morning after, we're supposed to get breakfast before I fly out. And so he calls me at 8 when we're supposed to meet. He's like, yeah, you know, I drove back over to the wedding venue and I'm cleaning things up right now. And I asked, like, you're the only one who did that. You're the only one there, right? He says, yeah, I'm the only one there. God dang it. God dang it. I ended up getting an unhealthy, sugary breakfast roll bun thing, which was delicious, but I was going to get chicken and waffles, and I didn't end up getting that. Hired help you made yourself, Dad. Whatever. The photos are great, I'm sure, because he's a very good photographer. Anyway, I'll wind it down there. And yeah, hopefully more cool stuff to come from E3. Since I'm recording this before things have happened that will have happened by the time this video goes up, you get the idea. That's all. Go check out other stuff if you're interested. That's linked in the description. I'll see you next time.